Hey V-Team, thanks for tuning in today as Hurricane Helene is about to make its way up the Gulf Coast. As always, our teams are ready and prepared to respond.
Hey V-Team, this is Jonathan Montenegro reporting from the Florida Network. As you can imagine, we're deep into the preparation stage of Hurricane Helene as we prepare for it to become a Cat 4 hurricane and make landfall into Florida's Big Bend area. We're working closely with our network partners and our network neighbors, such as my good friend Matt Tuck over in the Georgia-Alabama market, to ensure that we're sharing resources and we're planning accordingly.
Hey folks, Matthew Tuck here from Georgia, Alabama, talking to you about some of the preparations that we are executing in concert with the Florida team as it relates to getting ready for Hurricane Helene. We push all of our resources down in an effort to make sure that we have the people and the assets prepared to respond effectively. The asset behind me is an example of a geosynchronous orbit satellite asset that we could use to recover a macro or serve an emergency operations center or somewhere that needs communications. Many assets like this one and many new assets as we use things like low Earth orbit assets or medium Earth orbit assets are being used in the response effort. So when we talk about working that response, what does that look like? It's not just a network response. We work with our partners across in the sales channels and BBG, BCG, and our federal partners to make sure that we are communicating a holistic response.
Thanks, Jonathan and Matthew. We appreciate your efforts in keeping our customers connected. Linked in today's story are additional details on our response and ways you can be prepared. V-Team, now is a great reminder to make a donation to V2V, our employee relief fund that helps V-Teamers like Jasmine Brown, Barinthia Jernette, and Byron Washington, who have found themselves displaced during times of natural disaster. You can learn more about their stories and how the V2V fund was there to help and how you can help. If you're wondering how to donate, there are multiple ways you can give to this fund, including making a small payroll deduction each pay period. All of these details can be found on the V2V page. Now, here's a quick recap of the news from the week. Hopefully you saw our exciting announcement on how we continue to be the partner of choice for sports and entertainment. Verizon has been named the official telecommunications services sponsor for FIFA World Cup 2026 and the official tournament supporter for FIFA Women's World Cup 2027. In partnership with FIFA, we'll be making sure that all the fans, players, and visitors from across the world will benefit from our networks across stadiums, communities, and cities to keep them connected to all the action. And be sure to stay tuned to Up to Speed for all FIFA World Cup news like special ticket giveaways, swag, and more. And we hit a huge milestone with the Edison Alliance, reaching our goal for the 1 Billion Lives Challenge more than a year ahead of schedule. The alliance, co-founded by Verizon and the World Economic Forum in 2021, brought together private and public sector leaders to tackle the worldwide challenge of digital inclusion. And now it's officially made 1 billion lives better by delivering digital services in education, healthcare, and finance. And as we wrap up Climate Week, there were plenty of ways we showed up for our commitment to sustainability, including a tree planting with the Arbor Day Foundation in New York City. Check it out.
Climate Week is so important to not only us here in the U.S., not only to Verizon, but everyone around the world. We're kicking it off right here in New York City, planting some trees with the Arbor Day Foundation.
We were joined today by members of the community to plant 40 trees and to complete a major section of Riverside Park. And by making this area of land that was really industrial, more erosion-proof, more resilient to impacts from climate or other issues, it's going to make a place for them to be more comfortable in their own space.
This is a great day. I get to plant trees all the time, but anytime I get to work with Verizon employees, they get their hands dirty. They are committed to their volunteer work and making a difference in people's lives. This is going to become an important place for neighbors in the community to come to play baseball, picnic, and enjoy the refuge of green, healthy urban forests in the city.
When you think about sustainability at Verizon, we're focused on 4 stakeholders: our customers, our employees, our shareholders, and society. This today is an example of how we're supporting society right here where we're headquartered in New York City.
If there's one thing the V-Team is great at, it's action, it's doing things, it's making a difference in the community, and so that's what we're able to do. Starting out the week by being able to pick up a shovel and plant trees and see something tangible is just really impactful.
Verizon is a leader in so many ways in advancing sustainability and helping to impact people's lives. We're proud at the Arbor Day Foundation to get to work with them, help them meet their goals. This is not only a fantastic way to start Climate Week, but a fantastic way to make a mark on New York City.
We committed to planting over 20 million trees by 2030. We beat that. 7 years ahead of schedule. We are super excited, and we're not stopping there. So proud of Verizon's commitment to sustainability, commitment to the environment, work green, live green, V-Team all the way.
Till next time, you're up to speed.